Hey, hope you're doing all right as usual. Thanks for watching, and I'm finally going to debut the YouTube channel. It will be on YouTube, not TikTok. Well, you know what? I can do it on TikTok. What am I talking about? What am I TikToking about? I don't know, baby. But yeah, I have the channel. It's up and running, but there's no content for now. The name was a problem. What am I going to name this? It ended up being first initial last name. And that took decades in the making. Anyway, get ready for that. I will say that, I've been going through, on and off the past 2 weeks. I've been focusing so much on my old Idaho posts. And I have that much video because, there was something I was going to post and then something else happened. So I just kind of blew it off, but I kept the file. So that's 3 years condensed into damn near 3 weeks by now, and it is damn near depressing. I don't regret any of it. I mean, I made so many friendships here. I'm not abandoning anyone, but I'm going back to the abandonment of all this Idaho shit for a while, maybe forever, because I mean, I've put pieces of my very first post from December 2022. But as a whole, you could take that and I could post it right now. And if I had done this and never added anything to it, okay, it's just that one little Idaho comment, then I run away, you don't even ever know I existed, it would be still as relevant as today as it was back then because nothing has happened. There's been no progress. I mean, my creative mind, that's a good thing. It was a good brain exercise. And as I said, the friendships are wonderful. I don't really, I don't pay too much mind about Idaho at this point. I know that this is a soap opera. This has turned into a soap opera. It's just part of the fabric. But one thing I discovered is, I think I mentioned that going through the files, I started claiming that I thought Cobberger was innocent. First, I thought it was mid-2023. It was. But then there's a previous post from January 2023 where I say Brian isn't part of this. And it's not, well, he wasn't, he's part of something. There's other people. No, I just said I don't think Brian could have done this. January 2023. And let me remind you that all these really popular YouTube people we're watching right now, I really was the first one because these people stuck with the Cobberger is probably guilty until the end of 2023, just about. Yeah, I remember everything. So, one question, and this is in regard to, I think, Melissa Cobberglers, that probably came up. I'm going to call him Brian Nothingburger. And somebody's probably done that already, right? It's Brian Nothingburger. He did nothing and nothing's ever going to happen, as evident in my last tirade just now about the videos that I've watched for the past 3 weeks. Anyway, Melissa Cobberger, excellent interview. And I think this prompted the G's to figure out that, like, wait, if she gets sympathy from some dumb son of a bitch, they're going to take money away from us, even though we've been grifting our dead daughter's death for 3 years. It's not enough. And I really think that after this interview, there is no irony. And a day and a half later, Christy G is talking like a speeded out freak on Facebook. Now, I've never done drugs, but I have had a lot of experiences with speeded out freaks, and I've seen them post on Facebook. And I'm not saying that this is Christy G. I would never accuse her of doing that. I'm saying that my perception, if it was anyone that I didn't even see the name up on that Facebook, I would perceive this person as a speed freak posting on Facebook. Simple. Done. And I really think Steve said, uh-oh, Christy, you're going to have to, hey, babe, you're going to have to post something because Brian's sister is claiming that he's innocent. Yeah, he's just going to make it up. He just reads the article. He's like, she's saying in here details about the murder and that she thinks, he's an idiot. But I think, as I said, there's no irony in right after Melissa, Christy G, and it's bratty, and it's angry, and it's victimy, and it's to keep that funding secure. They're so dumb they think it's going to come in forever. But this leads me, I'm going to end this now. This leads me to what you may find disgusting, but I'm going to say it anyway. Tell me what you think. Do you think that after the money, I think, will dry up? I'm thinking maybe after the Lifetime special. So we're looking at, I think, mid-2026. So let's say spring-ish. After the money dries up. As a last resort, do you think the G's will go online, crocodile tears, as they try to sell Kaylee's belongings? Let it sink in. What do you think? Yeah, of course I could be wrong. I bet it happens. Thanks for watching.